Alonissos is the island of the sea.
Alonissos has brought me much closer to the sea.
Everything is connected with the sea, and especially the past, if you go to the bottom of the sea.
Η θάλασσα για μας είναι ένα μαγευτικό τοπίο. Μας έχει μαγέψει, την έχουμε ερωτευτεί, γιατί ζούμε και από αυτό. Δεν είναι μόνο αυτό, είναι ότι είμαστε θαλασσινοί. Στο νησί που ζούμε, γύρω-γύρω είναι η θάλασσα.
All my life changed because of the sea. The sea was the food, the money, the places that we grow up, everything for us.
The sea is something. The sea is something like the sky. If you have the sea inside you, it will be always. You will always be attracted to the sea.
Η σχέση μας με τη θάλασσα δεν είναι μόνο επαγγελματική, είναι και συναισθηματική. Είναι το δέσιμο που έχουμε με τη φύση, γιατί η θάλασσα ίσον φύση, και αυτό το δέσιμο μπορεί να το καταλάβουν όσοι ζουν κοντά στη φύση.
I was 4 years old and I was living by the sea in a tent in free camping in Halkidiki, and I told a friend of my father that I love the vastness of the sea. So probably from very young I understood that sea was something big.
With my father, when I was in 12, I educated already to dive. 14, my father is coming very happy and told me that you must come with me to see something very important. About a place with fish? No, something more than this. So I was the second man that I diving in this famous wreck. That when I saw it first time, I was in love with this. Never again in my life I feeling so happy. Today I have the museum, I have the books, I have all those things. The wreck was my friend that pushed me to make it all those things.
Και γύρω στα 16,5 ήμουνα. Από τότε ερωτεύτηκα τη θάλασσα, όπως ερωτεύτηκα και το σύζυγο. Και από τότε είμαι μέσα στη θάλασσα κι εγώ. Ψαρεύω επαγγελματικά από μικρή, από 19 χρονών. Και έτσι ερωτεύτηκα και εγώ τη θάλασσα. Και ακολούθησα κι εγώ έτσι μαζί. Μου άρεσε πολύ.
Αν είσαι σε ένα νησί, μυρίζεις τη θάλασσα και ακολουθάς τη μυρωδιά. Κατά πού πρέπει να πας, κατάλαβες.
This place, it is going to be my quiet place. I mean, if you want to get out of everything a little bit later in time, if you are going to be lucky, this is the perfect place to be.
When you go somewhere, you have to connect not only with the natural environment, but with the stories, the myths, and all that stuff. All the islands, it's Alonissos, Skopelos, Skiathos, and Skiros. There were two great big giants, and they had a little brother. Now that little brother was a bit hyperactive, doing things like that, spoiling everything around. So one day, the big brothers put him on one side of pillion, but alone, frustrated, lonely, he invented a game. And what was the game? To throw stones into the water. And so the big stones became the big islands, and the small stones became the small islands. And because the stones were not thrown into the water in any pre-arranged position, but rather in a sporadic fashion, we have these sporades.
I work on a boat, so when I'm sitting on the boat and I look at the sea and I see the sun hit it at different times of the day, sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's red, sometimes it's dark blue, you know, it's fantastic. But then whenever I am beneath the surface of the water, just seeing the life inside the sea.
Όλοι είμαστε φυσιολάτρες, όλοι αγαπάμε το περιβάλλον και θέλουμε, ναι, αλλά εμείς εδώ έχουμε ένα παράδειγμα προς μίμηση, δηλαδή το ότι βάζεις μέτρα περιοριστικά στο επάγγελμά σου, στον τρόπο ζωής σου και σε αυτό που τέτοιο, είναι ένα βήμα δηλαδή για να αποδείξεις και στον εαυτό σου και στους άλλους ότι αγαπάς το περιβάλλον.
We have to look after the environment. I don't know, I mean the sea is full of plastics now everywhere.
And these plastics are going to be microplastic, nanoplastic, end up in the organisms in the sea and in the humans. As we know, the ocean is one, so something that drops into the ocean can end up everywhere.
It's not just what can we take from the sea, it's we want it to exist for the sake of it existing.
Και να το διατηρήσει έτσι όπως έχει, δηλαδή όπως είναι μέχρι σήμερα, δηλαδή όπως το βρήκαμε, έτσι και να το αφήσουμε για τις επόμενες γενιές. Αυτό.
I hope that future generations can still have that connection to the sea that older generations had, and can, you know, look outside of their tunnel view of, you know, work and social life and all the stresses and anxieties that they have, and I hope that they can look outside of that and, you know, take a look at the natural environment around them as well and how it's doing and be connected to that.
The wish of everybody is, of course, to keep the horizon blue, not gray.